Have you ever felt that people remember you only when they need something? Have you ever said yes even when your body was tired, your mind was exhausted, and your heart needed rest? And have you ever wondered why being kind sometimes feels more painful than being alone? If this sounds familiar, this story is for you. Because sometimes life doesn't hurt us directly, people do. In a small and peaceful town, surrounded by green fields and quiet streets, lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was known by everyone. If someone's bicycle broke, they called Daniel. If heavy boxes needed carrying, they went to Daniel. If someone felt lonely, they knocked on Daniel's door, and Daniel never refused. He always smiled and said, "Of course, I'll help." People called him kind, they called him reliable, they called him a good man, and Daniel believed that was enough. But slowly, something changed. Daniel was always busy, yet nothing in his own life improved. His garden remained untended, his house needed repairs, his own problems waited patiently. Every evening, Daniel returned home tired, not just in his body, but in his soul. His mother noticed. One night she asked gently, "Daniel, you help everyone, but who helps you?" Daniel smiled, the same tired smile. "One day," he said, "people will remember my kindness." But days passed, weeks passed, and no one came. One evening, dark clouds gathered quickly. A storm was coming. People rushed to protect their homes, gardens, and tools. Daniel ran too, but not to save his own things. He ran to help his friend Oliver, whose equipment was still outside. They worked fast. They saved everything. Only then did Daniel return home, too late. The storm had destroyed his garden, plants uprooted, furniture broken. Daniel sat on his steps, rain dripping from his face, staring at the mess. His mother placed a towel on his shoulders and said quietly, "Today, Daniel, you saved everyone's life except your own." Something inside him finally cracked. The next morning, confused and heavy, Daniel walked to the river at the edge of town. There lived Mr. Harris, a retired teacher. Daniel sat beside him and spoke honestly for the first time. "I help everyone," he said, "but I feel empty, not tired from work, tired from people. Why does kindness feel like it's breaking me?" Mr. Harris looked at the river and said calmly, "This river gives water to everything. But what happens when it forgets its limits?" Daniel answered softly, "It floods." Mr. Harris nodded. "Exactly. Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction." "You believe saying no is selfish," Mr. Harris continued, "but sometimes saying no is self-respect." "For the next 7 days," he said, "don't answer immediately. Ask yourself, will this cost me my peace, my health, my life? If yes, say not today." Daniel wasn't sure, but he was exhausted enough to try. The very next day, Oliver rushed to him. "Daniel, help me move something quickly." Daniel looked at his own broken fence, untouched for months. His heart wanted to say yes, but instead he paused. "Not today," he said calmly. "I need to take care of my own home." Oliver was shocked. "You never say no." Daniel nodded quietly. Oliver left upset. Daniel felt guilty, but he stayed. By evening, the fence stood strong, and for the first time in years, Daniel felt proud. Days passed. Daniel said no, politely, calmly, and something unexpected happened. He felt lighter, calmer, stronger. When his roof leaked during another storm, no one came, so he fixed it himself. As he sat under the repaired roof, he whispered, "So this is what it feels like, to choose myself." Weeks later, Daniel noticed something else. People stopped using him. They started respecting him. Oliver solved his own problems. Neighbors stopped calling for every small thing. Daniel's garden bloomed again. His house felt alive, and his smile returned, not tired, not forced. One afternoon, Mr. Harris visited Daniel. He looked around and smiled. "So," he asked, "did the world fall apart when you stopped saying yes to everyone?" Daniel smiled peacefully. "No," he said. "My world finally came together." Mr. Harris nodded. "When you stop saying yes to everyone, you finally say yes to yourself. So ask yourself, do you give too much? Say yes even when it hurts. Remember this: no does not make you selfish. It makes you strong, because peace begins when you stop sacrificing yourself for people who never protected you.